So, Bob, what is your favorite thing about Rutgers Camden?
Well, my favorite thing about Rutgers Camden is the view of Philadelphia. It's no, but seriously, no, seriously. My favorite thing about Rutgers Camden is the small size. You never feel you're completely lost at sea. You always have someone to talk to. You always have a professor to talk to, even if you don't agree with them, even if they aren't always telling you what you want to hear. There's someone to talk to, and certainly in the Honors College, it's as they often say, a college within a college.
Listen, Bubba, just live.
What is your favorite thing about the Honors College?
Well, my favorite thing about the Honors College is the college within a college aspect. The fact that it's a community within a community. I've met some of my best friends and sworn enemies in this place, and it's been nice. It's been nice to be part of this atmosphere where there's always colorful noise, there's always colorful activity, there's always colorful people. And certainly honors seminars helped direct where my intellectual interests were too.
Your seminars. Do you have a favorite seminar?
My favorite seminar was Psychology of Leadership. I took that freshman year with Dr. Luis Garcia, who is the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies, but he also is a psychology professor, and he teaches Psychology of Leadership. And that was a very good class. I took that my fall semester, my freshman year, so it was my very first semester. And, oh, hey Fanjoy. And there were several people in there who I still talk to this day that, you know, it's interesting.
Do you utilize any of the resources the Honors College has to offer, like the lounge, the computers?
Well, I work here on work-study money. I'm one of the Denesians up here who does tasks for Laura and, of course, Dr. Emmons and Dr. Wall. And so therefore I do make use of the computers. And sometimes I go into the lounge to steal food. I leave very quickly, though. I'm not very good in social situations. I tend to get very awkward. I start stuttering. My voice cracks. It's very embarrassing. But other than that, I do my best to, keep to myself. And I do use some of those. I also went on international studies. I'm not sure if that counts as a resource, but it certainly was through the Honors College. I'm not sure if you want to segue into that or not.
Yes,
but.
please tell me about the international studies.
Well, international studies was just a fun-ass time, I must say. Can I say ass when I'm doing? Well, you can edit that out. Anyways, international studies was just a grand old time. I went on the London trip my spring semester in 2009. That was a trip run by Bobby and Dean Rossoff and Ken Hoeing in the art department. And it was just a fun trip. It was great. It was just a 12-day tour. There were certain people who were on that trip who made it miserable for me, who I didn't really talk to on that trip. But at any rate, it was just a fun, fun access into other parts of the world because, as you know, Corey, London is not nearby, and that made it worth it entirely.
Are you a member of the HAB, the HSO Honors Think Tank?
Well, I have been to several HSO meetings in my day, a handful in my 4.5 years of being here. And I also one time famously wrote General Grievous on the Constitution. Everyone got mad. But, I've been to the Ronald McDonald activities and things like that. And I have been to the think tank meetings. And, it's good to see where these things go and the fun and drama that can result sometimes. It's nice.
Is there a lot of drama in the Honors College?
Is there drama in the Honors College? Well, sometimes some of these people around here, I'm not going to name any names, but sometimes some of these people around here do have egos a little too big for their heads. It's kind of like when Bill Parcells worked for the Cowboys and he and Jerry Jones, just their egos were just, they couldn't get along. But there is drama up here, and, sometimes people need to get their crap together. But I'm not sure where I'm going with that.
If someone was looking to come to Rutgers Camden, would you suggest they look at the Honors College, or would you?
I would highly advise they look at the Honors College. Certainly, one of the scant things that made my 4 years undergrad worthwhile was the items that you gained through the Honors College, the seminars and talking to Bobby and Dr. Wall. It certainly puts a whole nother spin on it. I really couldn't fathom going through 4 years as an undergrad without those benefits. You might be doing yourself a disservice to do that.
You say you've talked to Bobby and Dr. Wall. Are they easily accessible?
Dr. Emmons and Dr. Wall are two of the most accessible people on this campus. And again, we were talking about earlier how this is a campus where one of the benefits is the professors are easier to get in contact with. But Bobby has an open door policy. His door's open on times where, frankly, the man has too much to be doing and should be working on something else. But he wants to keep that contact with his students. And that makes all the difference in the world. It'd be easy to just run an honors college where you just put the label on it, honors college, and it's no different from anything else. But that's not the case. That's not the case because he is always available. And so is Dr. Wall.
Any final remarks?
Well, you know, I think, give me a second on this one. By the way, you look very professional. You know, I'd like to say that it's been a fun 4.5 years for me here at Rutgers University. There's been some highs and there's been some, frankly, some real lows where I just wanted to firebomb the whole place. But, you know, when it comes down to it now, especially this past semester where I've been up here working and stuff, it's a fun community. It has a lot of potential. I'm really excited about some people they have in charge, Hector and Kelly. And Fanjoy the Red, they're going to do a great job, and Greg Gorman, and they're going to do a great job. And you know, it's just a fun group of people up here. There is a core where there's not a lot of BS, and everyone gets along, and they go places off campus that are less expensive to eat, and it's just great. Oh, and one time I went to Outback, and the Bloomin' Onion left me out of commission for days. New Jersey Water has a lot of work to do. About the 4th floor of Armitage.
What about Philly water?
Philly water. Well, you know, I hope it's not spreading that far. Certainly, you know, Delaware River might have some problems. I mean, the river sharks might mutate. Let's just put it to you that way. And I'm not responsible for what happens when things leave. This vessel that is Bob Langan.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob.